I'm gonna send on the ping now. Oh, give me 1 second. Apparently, I'm just called for something.
Okay.
Oh,
I need to start streaming the game. I have it pulled up. I just need to actually stream it to you guys. There you go.
Okay, I'm back. Ash Seekers. Stream time. Okay, right. There we go. Nice, simple, to the point. Oh, I'm so excited. By the way, Bomber, did you get the... Did you see the...
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. He's good.
Nice. Great! And now we're done with that.
Yep.
Now then, let's see.
Anyway.
Now stream art. What are we doing this stream? Last stream, I think we're just drawing emotes.
Yep.
I have no...
Because
this is going to be troublesome.
we're really scraping the bottom of the Phoenix Wright barrel.
We're not even scraping the bottom of the barrel because I'm not even drawing Phoenix Wright anymore. I don't know why. Danganronpa has so much things inspired me to draw art. And again, you know, there are a lot of female characters, but at the same time, even the male characters, I like them.
Yeah, anyway.
Okay,
Shall we begin, or are we in the middle of...
Yeah, we'll begin. We'll just skip a bit of the pre-stream because I was distracted by art, funnily enough, in an art stream. What is supposed to be an art stream, I was distracted by better art.
Okay, so...
well, you do have a couple of stickers you're working on.
Yeah, but it's a matter of is it right for me to just be working on those stickers versus, you know, the actual game? It feels so wrong, but at the same time, does it...
You have no idea what you actually want to draw for the stream.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, because see, in Danganronpa at least we know these so many beautiful characters, but like, yes, this character doing this thing. This stream's this is like kind of, you know, Maya's not yet until the next game or something. We can't use her, you know.
You kept saying something with Mia.
Oh, I have an idea.
We did a Penny one.
Oh, what the fuck is his name?
Do remember, I'm a person. I'm an artist bereft of ideas.
Phoenix Wright playing a bagpipe to the annoyance of Edgeworth.
You know what? I don't know why I do that, but sure, let's try it. What happened? Why is it? Wait, hold up. It's off center.
Yeah, it's because he has YouTube streaming chat up.
I fixed it. You're a genius. Well, what was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder.
Do you really think that Mr. Edgeworth killed someone? I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he never takes someone's life. Never.
Nick.
Yo! What's everyone doing?
Oh. How wonderful.
Hello, dipshit.
You know, you could always draw the least likable character. The worst boy.
You know what? Give me a second.
Can I say something about future games that might mess with your perception of Larry?
Feel free to try. I doubt you can.
So, you know how he made that thinker statue?
Yeah? He just stole it, didn't he?
Eventually, he leans into that and becomes an artist.
Really?
Yes,
That's pretty cool.
this is the artist of Phoenix.
Yeah, I can see it.
I mean, he's strange enough.
What do you think of my performance today?
I hate to
I
admit
had
it, but he
in
helped.
the aisles, huh, Mile? My?
Swooning? Me? What are you talking about? Wait, no. Oh yes, yes, I do remember feeling faint. You know? Yeah.
Right on. Tell me the truth. It was love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? What? Me? I mean, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. But not for the reasons you think. I think you can do better than that. Come on. I say Bedworth in there, dude. Edgy.
I'm dying.
You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. I hate you so much.
I'm going to die.
Larry, you really helped out in today's trial.
You did! Yes, and that one's actually Trey's. If you weren't there, I'm sure Mr. Edgewood would have been found guilty.
But seriously, Nick, Boat Shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry, you asshole.
Hey, I'm just the guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy looked pretty edgy. I mean, like, can you really know if he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end.
Ooh.
Us two?
Jordan,
Okay. Oh.
who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me, right? Right, Nick? Yeah? Your other best friend? Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me! No! Why? Why you, Larry? You're an asshole. I hate you.
Huh? Oh, actually, yeah, why me, Nick? I don't actually know why.
Enough for the silent treatment. I'll get the answer out of you one way or the other. With gun or gum. Nick! Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Tell me. I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when we first met, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You know, do you remember the nonsense he pulled with the autopsy? I bet he's gonna pull on a third autopsy now after you save him. He's gonna be like, third autopsy, you were actually right the first time, and everyone was wrong.
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Oh, wait, was he like a one autopsy kind of guy back then? Was that like when the two of you were classmates?
Yes, in grade school.
I am so unfunny.
They saved me. Miles. And Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Larry, what's he talking about?
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Oh my god.
God,
Completely useless.
You picked him over me. Nick, okay, I'm with him. I'm gonna hear this story today. That's like final, okay?
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial.
A class trial? Why?
You remember, Larry. Spring? In the 3rd grade? The kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school is really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope of money for lunch from home.
Okay.
Anyway, that kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only kid not in class.
So they thought you did it?
Yeah. The kids in the class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it. Guilty. He did it. Guilty. It was you. Thief. Give me my money back. You're such a meanie. Just admit you did it. You can't hide from the truth. Tell us the truth. You're not gonna pay anymore. You shouldn't be allowed to relay lice. Or the give me back the 50 cents I loaned you.
Yeah. Kids are assholes.
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right.
Teachers assholes
In
too.
the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. Didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. And that's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles? Wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No? Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. And that's why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He did it. He's the one. You don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up?
Ah.
This is always how it is. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. And that's how it happened. After that, the three of us were best of friends.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. And that's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world.
Oh, wow. You did a good thing, Larry. I acknowledge why you caught my
Yeah,
spot.
well, you know. I was just lucky I took a day off from school. If I had been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, you see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The TL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Well, it sounds like he doesn't want a guilty verdict. It sounds like he doesn't want an innocent person to go to jail. He wants. Wait. It sounds like he doesn't
But
want a guilty.
why?
It sounds like he doesn't want a guilty person to go to jail. He wants an innocent person to go to jail.
What happened? That's not the Edgy I remember at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I didn't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. Yeah.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he'd become who he became. That's when I decided.
You don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney, to meet Edgeworth.
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court.
The man had a
Edgeworth
whole
believed
career
in me.
change so he could meet a friend.
And I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth, and I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick! So, that's why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick! Nick!
Nick! We had to save Mr. Edgeworth is the last thing we do, okay?
Right. It very well may be.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. We need to rob his safe. You.
I'll just settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go.
That reminds me of Biff being like, well, I'm done with that car. I'm done. I'm going to throw away all the evidence. We're never going to need that again.
Hey, pal. Long time no see.
Ah, Detective Gumshoe.
Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that? Ah, no problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
Glöm inte att skaffa det vanliga.
How were you
Glöm
able
inte
to?
skaffa det vanliga.
How were you able to afford a second one? Wait, you mean
I
the,
don't want to answer that, pal.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
De här i panten får du känna för det också.
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm off to catch the criminal.
Wow, Detective Gumshoe's like really active today.
Oh, one more thing. Star,
I've said it 3 times. It's not picking up.
it's not picking up. No one can go into the woods today.
Why not? The what?
where Lotta was camping. The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad, so no one can go in there for a while.
Oh, I guess Lotta's gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Okay, so we go to Public Beach.
The pounds fucking hurt.
Huh. The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore? Excuse me? Eyesore?
It looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
Well, there goes that job.
I mean, he's self-employed. Oh, that old caretaker got away. Chewy.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Can you believe that?
Him. I know that clearing of the throat anywhere.
Hey,
Ah, yes, hello! What might you be doing here?
wait. Solstice, do you want to try this voice?
Give me a hot second. I was
Give him like
fixing
an
Discord.
old-timey adventure. Like an old-timey explorer man. Like an old-fashioned gentleman with the mustache and things
Oh wait,
like
why
that.
the fuck am I looking for?
I am a gentleman, and I will be respected
It's
as a
Mr.
gentleman.
Grossberg.
Hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk,
Oh no.
Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemons. You see, became like a bit of a gangster.
Like the scent of
No.
fresh lemons, you see? Mr. Grossberg. There's no time to be reminiscing there's no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. Hello, Fresher Rex. Welcome to the stream. How's gaming and doodling, y'all? Game is going good, and I'm doodling, Larry. For some reason. Why? Who knows?
I was right!
Eh,
The worst character.
That is true, yes. No, that is true, yes.
I almost started giving Maya an accent, but then I realized, no, I can't give her an accent. It's been too long, and she's never had an accent.
Yes. Quite right. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
Well, I'm not sure about that.
What do you mean by that?
I love
Well,
how you I love how you read ho ho like Ojosama. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
I'm not sure.
Well, if you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer some assistance.
Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing out here anyway?
I don't know, but I'm going to guess it wasn't renting a boat. Who knows?
Maybe he's trying to get back his painting.
Oh yeah, that painting he lost.
It's the only thing I know about him. Because you'll never start talking about how annoying it looked. Oh, nobody's home. Polly's home, excuse me?
Hello. Hello. Quack.
And Polly's like, what you say about me, you bitch? I'm right here. Oh, hey, it's Polly. I'm so sorry. I forgot you were there. I wonder where Yona's gone, Polly.
Hello. Hello. Quack.
I can't believe he ran off and leave his poor parrot to fend off for herself. Polly, give me his bank
Hello?
statement.
Hello. Quack.
Aww.
Oh, you can
Only
open
Kevin the
the
bird.
chest now.
Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Okay.
In the distance.
Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird's gonna hate me.
The safe. That reminds me, Nick. Let's get into the safe. Polly knows the number of the safe, right? Let's get in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228. Squawk!
Let's open it, Nick. Come on. Yes. Huzzah!
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Oh my God, jeez. I made this joke ages ago. Let's rob him. Oh, no
Can I
money.
say something?
Yes.
So, every one of the lawyers in the Phoenix Wright franchise have a sidekick. And the sidekick for Miles Edgeworth is a thief. You might remember them because I know you've seen, like,
Really? I thought
bits
it
of
was.
investigation.
Oh wait,
I
she's.
thought it was.
Oh yeah, I know about it. One of
He is
the
a
greatest.
straight up thief.
Yeah, she's like the greatest thief ever, or something like that, right? She's from that the family.
A self-proclaimed greatest thief ever.
Yes.
Gotta be honest. I thought it
I
was
don't think she
Gumshoe.
stole anything.
No. I think Maya stole it. I think Maya's more of a thief than her. She's more
Yeah,
in it.
I think Maya's actually stolen things,
Yeah.
which makes her way more of a thief.
Yeah, the thing is that she was more of a performer, you know.
Yeah. Anyway,
It's like Megamind as a supervillain. It's about what's the difference? A presentation. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? There must be something of value in there. I'm not gonna get it.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. Give it to me. I want it.
I guess this might be a clue or two.
Or money.
The only thing in here is a letter.
Oh, it's so lame. Wait, what kind of letter? What's in it?
Suicide note.
Oh, it's boring. There's so many words.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth.
Nick! Why wouldn't his name be on that? Oh my god, is it not a boring letter? Is it actually a really cool letter?
How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Hold on. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder in plot and detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail.
What do you think that means, Nick?
I don't know, but it does look like these are instructions for the caretaker.
Wait, what do you
Who
mean?
killed Robert Hammond.
Wait, what do you mean the two men who ruined his life? Isn't the other guy his defense lawyer? And Miles is a babu.
I
Miles
don't remember.
Miles didn't even testify in the trial.
It has something to do with the D6 incident.
Yeah,
It's
I
obvious.
know. I know.
We'll get to that. We'll
Like
get to that.
It's pretty obvious at this point, isn't it?
We'll get to it.
Okay.
When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written the letter? Oh wait, no. And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgewood?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue.
Do tell me if he shows up again.
Oh, wait. God,
What I was working on.
Robert
I
Hammond.
hate how hard it is to move this menu.
He should be showing up soon because we're gonna meet him soon.
You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgewood, I heard a story about a class trial.
Flash trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? 3rd grade?
Lunch money? Oh, right, yeah, okay. I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it's probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Miss Edgewood, didn't you know? The trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple, to a fault even.
Well, he's changed more than Larry has.
Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you've changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Edgeworth, see this letter? Huh? This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretakers lives. I see. Revenge? On me?
Who is that old guy anyway? You better tell me what you know, Buster, or else.
I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
Oh, so he was following this letter then.
Which means that there is someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. 2 men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond.
It also says this is your last chance.
Last chance. Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident.
How does statute of limitations come into play?
Wait. That old man.
What is it? Do you remember who it is? Tell me! Quickly!
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi the Bear! The man who killed your father!
The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Okay. Yeah, Edgeworth. Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you always wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals. I'm sorry, right? But I'm not that good a person.
The suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. And that would be Robert Hammond.
The guy who's dead.
On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we were all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I cannot recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yana Yogi had been not sound of mind due to oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. Started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him.
So, he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life. He is obsessed with doing everything absolutely perfectly.
God, imagine what he's like in his personal life. He's like,
Can I ask
yes,
what you're drawing with
Larry.
Larry?
Obviously, nude modeling for
Sure.
one of his girlfriends.
Ah, I see. Anyway,
Don't worry, I got a joke in here.
I hope we're getting a joke.
Otherwise, it's just salacious.
Yep.
It'll be
In all of
salacious.
the-
It'll be salacious too.
In all of the cases he had taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty. Perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do anything in his power to make it go away. Huh, Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right! Now is no time to praise your enemy, Mr. Edgeworth! We gotta go and attack him now! Quickly, use violence! I know a move that always
It's a strange
works!
situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Tell us about Yana Yogi. Yana Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Get out! Help! Get us out!
Banner in
Don't
Rio
shout, let's
Grace,
just use up
hello,
more
welcome to the
oxygen.
stream. You should leave the stream.
What?
Banner and Audio Grace, welcome to the stream. You should leave the stream right now, please. Thank you very much.
Why?
Because he is a child. Yes, I'm drawing art, and it is there's no nothing explicit, but it's not fit for a child. So please consider not watching.
Unless you're drawing a dick, they are action
Yes,
figures.
but I feel uncomfortable. You know what? I'm gonna make Larry invisible for a bit, and I'm just gonna ignore him. I'm just gonna ignore him being there.
Or just put a filter over it.
You know what? Sure. Give me 1 second. Oh.
Basically, making him a Barbie doll.
God.
Yeah, that works.
1 second, it's not working.
That's all I remember.
There we go, we're good.
When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent.
Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why do you want to take revenge on you?
Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. Crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I have the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Oh, I can't breathe! Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help, get us out. Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! What? No, what are you? Stop breathing my air! Father.
Fucking psychopath.
He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol laying at my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away. Get away from my father. And with that scream, I awake. 'Tis a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
But that's just a dream, right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean? It was me. I am the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad.
Damn, that's... Oh, it's painful. Nick, what are we gonna do? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about DL6, then it may be.
There is Nick. There's someone who knows all about DL6. It's a
You
snake.
guys remember who
A
the
fat
person
is
who knows a bunch about DL6?
Yeah, the turtle man. Hey,
Mr. Grossberg.
it's Grossberg. Solstice. A cool one.
Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
I love how you make him sound. No kidding, we look
Don't.
troubled. I can't believe you're not.
My. Just come down and tell me what happened.
I love how you make him sound so smarmy. It's so a total 180 from like Bomber's like, oh yes, of course, I know exactly what's going on. It's oh no, it's everything's perfectly fine. Mr.
Oh,
The
Yeah,
reason I
nothing.
gave him that voice is because when we first entered the office, the first thing we said is, "Look at this place with his big fancy painting and his mahogany desk."
Yeah.
Mahogany.
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 It's Mr. Hedgeman.
I see. I think I made him into a villager.
You made him someone. You make him sound like someone who would own a mahogany desk.
So, Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father.
It's only a dream. Only a dream, okay? I'll crush you.
I wonder.
I know how to find a gun. What? How could you?
If that's the case, then why don't you two look so troubled?
Well. Maybe this is why you're having at home. You shut up. That's it.
Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he wants to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. This pistol fired and the deed was done.
You have to add that at the end of every single line.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
If you want me to stop doing that, then I will.
No, you
I
can do it.
don't
It's just I'm gonna hate it the whole
believe it.
time.
This is not allowed. It's not possible.
Yogi was suspected of murder and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
Why is his last chance? What do you mean? He can murder him anytime.
What do you... Oh, that's Phoenix.
What do you know about Edgeworth's father?
He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it.
Ah, I know. It's that guy, isn't it?
Your mentor, Mia Fey.
Oh, I thought it would have been his. I thought his peer would have been one Karma. Okay. My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme. Wait. Von Karma is an extreme man. Court testimonies and evidence are nothing to him.
I love the idea of him being like, one Karma is an extreme man. He just has to do it because he needs to get his point across. You know, he needs to punctuate it.
I just imagine all those ads from the 90s.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear extreme. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And how'd it go? Did he win?
He lost.
No.
Sad but true. And died in despair, as it were.
The spirit medium.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I, Gregory Edgeworth, have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Jan Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's the mayor.
That's why my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's alright. Everyone thought she was, you see, a bit of a kook. Yet, now that I think about it...
Because of this guy.
It seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't
believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony?
The dead do lie, apparently.
Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son.
I mean, yeah, what's the law gonna do? Arrest him?
It's only a possibility, mind you.
The ghost police are gonna come after him, you know? He's right now running from the ghost IRS. He hasn't paid his taxes.
But a possibility nonetheless. I'm trying to vary it up. With the Oh, so this is the... Now I went Joda.
This letter is yes, no.
It does seem that Yogi was following this letter, when he killed Hammond.
But
Sorry.
what? Yeah, I know. But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney. But he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
His own sake?
He never trusted his clients. That one. That one thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent. So why did Matt? Oh, because he made it seem like his client did commit the murder, but he was just insane.
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh.
You understand soon enough. Wait!
What is it?
This letter. I've seen this handwriting before. A long time ago, actually. Whose handwriting was this?
One karma. One.
Do you have an?
Who was Manfred? Who the hell
Do
is
you have
Manfred?
Manfred von Karma.
It's Manfred One Karma. I don't know why I thought his name
Manfred
was.
von Karma?
What karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
I'm not sure.
One karma. One karma. Wait! You're right, my boy.
I love
This
you
is-
had to worry into that.
This, this is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time in court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill Mubabawes?
Correct. Manfred von Karma. Himself. The prick.
Well, what does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth?
Okay, I need you guys' help. Give me a prop, a funny prop helmet for an art studio.
Pineapple.
Okay,
Make it a pineapple helmet.
okay. Done.
It was either banana or pineapple.
Bananas to all
No
the
matter
nose.
what. I know. But no matter what you said.
Yeah.
And the pineapple is the only one that would have it. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think.
Wait,
He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no.
wait a second. But how can
Yeah?
Von Karma know about Miles Edgeworth's past like that? Did I miss it, or did he say like Von Karma was the defense attorney back, the prosecutor
no.
back then in the case or something? What? So,
No,
he's
the
the offense.
defense was Robert Hammond.
No, did they say back then why Von Karma was related to the case?
We're getting to that, Star.
No, I'm just confused. Okay, it's fine.
That's why he was confused. Why you thought he would have anything to do with it?
Okay.
Just read the line.
Even
please.
Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma, the prick, is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
Unscathed.
No, unscarred.
Got it.
It was 2 R's.
Got it.
Phoenix.
So what happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusations stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
Vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting the workaholic.
Wow, really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or the mountains or anything?
I went on vacation once. It was not perfect.
Or maybe he'd be like, I had the perfect vacation! One does not peak perfection! Otherwise it would
Why
make
would
my
I do it again? I already perfected it.
It would make my other one not perfect! I will...
He's from Europe, Maya.
Don't
his
tell
name
me
is
he's never
literally-
been to Europe!
He's literally
You
from
have-
Karma.
Strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
What do we do? What do we do, Nick? When Karma's gonna bring up D6, you can bet on it! What if Mr. Edgewood pleads guilty to the D6?
I won't let him.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know?
It's called manslaughter,
I know that.
and there are cases to have it, waived to be
I
not.
just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
I got Larry done.
That's nice. Anyway,
This is funny.
we're gonna push through. We're gonna finish this trial.
Have you guys? Okay, I'll show you later what it looks like then.
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. Let's go.
Star?
Yeah.
Maya.
Oh yeah. But Nick. But Mr. Ashwood admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Right.
Ooh, I have one. Star, can we get Ghost Mia? Mia as a ghost.
Okay. So you'll have to clarify to me. Is this like you want us to be a chibi or a star stripped or something?
Your dealer's choice.
By the deal.
You've drawn.
I'm a dealer
Like-
now.
We have. Maya's channeled her sister a few times, but I don't care for that. I just want to know what Ghost Mia was like. Ghost Mia, spiritual Mia.
You know what?
Ghost.
I'll
Should be
draw it.
ghost.
I'll draw it in a starship format, and we'll see if it's. We'll see if it.
Okay, either way.
If it ends up wholesome.
The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. The police materials. It's time to go and check evidence. Okay, so we gotta go to the Ryan Cafe. Oh. Maya.
Yes. One day left, Nick. Let's go.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
I just had to come back here so I can go to the police.
Oh, Larry fits perfectly in the starship format.
I still feel upset that he's the first male.
It had to start somewhere, okay?
We had to start with Larry.
We had to start with someone. And Larry's just the first one we end up drawing. There's gonna be so many more.
Whatever.
There's hardly anyone here. There's hardly anyone here. What happened? Everyone must be out looking for that old guy, Yogi.
Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will come back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
That sounds like Detective Gumshoe's pawning the payment for real. Yeah, like a real detective. We were wondering if you could check out the records.
Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway.
What?
You can go in as long as he's in there.
Von Karma?
Yeah, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room.
Nick, let's hurry before he destroys records. He's a filthy criminal. You know he'd do it. Dusty as always. I bet Von
were
Karma
already
wasn't really
just-
in here. He didn't care about
were-
perfection.
We were just in here yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here.
Huh?
Von Karma.
Oh. Where is he then? Hi, one of the drawers is open. Someone must have been looking inside recently. Aha, I'm a great detective, Nick. The label says unsolved cases, evidence.
Unsolved cases.
Nick, oh no, did he steal the evidence? The file for DL6 is empty. It's empty.
What?
Oh,
Stuff.
what are you doing here? What are you doing in here? Did you get that? Oh,
It's you cut out every single time you do a Maya.
okay. One Karma. You.
You know, it's very weird seeing you front facing.
Yes, he looks like a toad. How do you know my name?
Where the defense team that you're facing off against right now?
Huh? Have we met? Well, what are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Oh. Defense team, you? Oh, I beg your pardon, I hardly remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless little bugs to be crushed.
I can see why this guy was Edgeworth's mentor.
The man looks like a puppet. He looks like a soy meat puppet. Mr. Edgeworth isn't he a student, right? A romantic who can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business.
Trial tomorrow.
Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It has been a while since I have been after the. It has been a while since I've had the.
You can do it.
It's been a while since. I don't know why. I feel like I've completely lost this voice. Okay, I'm just gonna go pure evil, and we're gonna just see how we go from there. First, set up. Give me a second. It's been a while since I've had defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the research. If you've done your homework, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Hey, you remember how in the last 2 trials we presented evidence to the person that we knew was most likely the bad guy?
Yep.
And bad things happened?
Yes, and he took the
We're
evidence.
going to present the letter from the safe.
Why are we doing this?
Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this.
Why are we doing this? It's so.
This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
I love that. It's like, why are you giving him the evidence? Being like,
okay, I'm gonna say this.
Have the letter. It's
I feel like this is the first game is the only time Phoenix does this incredibly stupid shit. At least this type of stupid shit. He still does stupid shit, just not this stupid.
It's so beautiful.
This variety of stupid.
I love it. It's so beautiful of you. Like, he has this amazing evidence, and you're just gonna be like, what do you say about this amazing evidence that I'm gonna give to you?
Von Karma time.
Yanni Yogi. How many beers has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He is a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi that letter. How could you? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me a whole lot of needless hassle.
What?
Hey, what is that thing?
That is a stun gun. For self-defense, usually.
Indeed. 600,000 volts will go through your body like a dog touching the electric fence.
600,000.
Oh, do not worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now give me the letter.
No.
No! Whoa, what? What are you? Run this!
Maya!
Out of my way!
Ah!
In the end, both of you got tased.
By a stun gun. Not a taser. He got us. The
Oh,
letter's gone.
A stun gun and a
course.
taser are two different things?
And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. So a stun gun.
Yeah.
I always saw
A
the
stun gun is.
No, wait.
a
I'm pretty
stun
sure a
gun is
taser.
No, stop. That wasn't a stun gun. That was a taser. A stun gun
No.
is a gun that shoots out two little
No,
wires.
That was a stun gun.
It wasn't.
That's what they said in game, but it was a taser. Tasers typically shoot those little metal wires. And
No, other way
A
around.
stun gun is a stun gun is those that shoot because it's a gun.
Yeah,
They are taser is the one
fair
that
enough.
has two prongs.
They got it wrong.
The game got it wrong. How's that?
Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, she okay? Maya.
I'm gonna die. Oof.
He's a fucking moron.
Maya, open your eyes. Maya?
The letter? Did he take it?
What? Oh, yeah, but are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as he could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm surprised it didn't knock you out stone cold. I'm so useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we needed her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Maya,
To be fair, you're
there
not
has
a
to be
lawyer.
some way I can help her. Better do something about her self-confidence first. Huh? Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7. Taking from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Still bears clear ballistic markings. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. And I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. We're going to do this. We're finishing this trial today.
How long is that gonna take?
Maybe a little bit over stream time, maybe not. But I'd rather finish it now than, so we could have, the 5th trial for most of whatever future streams.
Wait, there's a fifth trial?
I told you like 5 times, Star.
I kept hearing
This
you
was
say
the original ending. Okay, Star, this is the original ending.
I heard you keep
This is
on
the
saying that a different game than one of the sequels had more.
No,
No.
the remakes.
Oh,
The
shit.
remake. They remade the first game, and they made a 5th trial, but this is the original ending trial for this game. But there's still the 5th trial that we have to do.
Is the fifth trial any good?
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. It introduces a very important character for later.
Okay.
But either way, trial time. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Ah! It's the big idea.
Sorry, Nick. I'm electrocuted. I'm supercharged. I want to touch your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off of my running yet. Shake Mr. One Comma's hand. Make his little old man heart stop. Anyway,
I don't think that's gonna work. I think that's just gonna crush my hand.
today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. I believe in you 100%. I'm gonna put all my full support as a lawyer behind you.
Thanks,
All
Maya.
of my 0 days of training.
Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Oh! What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, you might want to just, like, I don't know, touch some metal stuff for a bit until the electricity leaves your body.
Maya, you might want to go and give Von Kama a handshake.
No, if she touches him, she's going, like, if you do a handshake, I'm pretty sure he's going to break your hand.
Yeah, he'll break your hand, but you can electrocute his little tiny old man heart.
Anyway, Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge?
Right, good idea. I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna point at the sun, I'm gonna electrocute it.
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out.
Oh!
Oh, pal! What's gotten into that girl?
One comma taster.
Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. I haven't slept for the past 8.5 hours.
Good job.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe.
He might
must be
actually.
tired.
He might actually.
Actually, after all that shock I just got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Wow.
Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it.
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. I have it. It's his voice. I've forgotten one comma, but I've gotten the old judge
The
man.
defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready. Oh, well, very well. No back and forth. You've reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I asked the prosecution submits decisive evidence, or else there will be consequences for me. Understood.
Come on, don't be awed and silenced by every little thing he says. He's just a guy.
Very well, Mr. Ron Cameron, your opening statement, please. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as. I know what he's gonna do, because he's gonna bring this trial in. And he's gonna immediately try to turn into a D6 incident. Very well then. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness! Why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. Oh, I see. Well, please begin your testimony.
I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't unaware or nothing. I was just buying some food for Polly, see? I figured got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of them motive things, right? I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is.
Very well. Let the cross-examination begin, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi, you're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Then, how could you know that you don't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly. He has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, show the court proof! You cannot!
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old Dodger's head?
You can
That's
prove...
impossible.
You can prove nothing! I'm glad you come to your senses, right? Witness, please continue.
How can you just say you have no motive? I say you do. You have a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond.
Why would you
That's
say...
why you took revenge on them, right?
Please, do not make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. There's no evidence, and you have no evidence. They have no memory, and you have no evidence. You cannot hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing the same thing over and over until this trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've been saying the same thing over and over again. It's only twice. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof without evidence. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim. You have no evidence. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
Don't play dumb, Bon Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell his name. His name is Robert Hammond.
His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name sounds familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident?
It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. And given his age, he's probably the judge of that case. He's like the only goddamn judge in this franchise.
Yes, because they can't afford
Okay,
to
no, that's
hire...
not true. There's at least 2 other judges, but they look exactly like him.
Okay. But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, he has a clear motive.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove it to this court? It's a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof! Like, I've taken the proof. You will have none of it.
Just ask the parrot.
Allow me to repeat myself. This witness has lost the memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Gobon, you have a great idea. You have a great idea right there. Just ask the parrot. Dick! Dick! How are you gonna prove it? How can you prove it? How can you prove it's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
What?
I am so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints! I've taken them
What?
away!
What? No fingerprints. Okay. Oh, you see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burnt my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, blood sample, dentures, I guess we'll not be able to prove his identity.
No.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? Hmm? It seems the case has been decided, no?
No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no,
Because you
I
are
can't let it
fucking
in
dumb.
like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify on this witness. No one! Nick, what do we do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to end this? Perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, eh?
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma.
Wait,
a second. Cross-examine his parrot?
what is it, Nick? What is it? Have you finally snapped? No, you're not going to. No!
Your Honor! The defense would take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
No! What? What? Take Mr. One Comma up a wall? on my proposal? What?
Exactly, Your Honor. I'd like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
Order! What? What do you take, One Comma? What? Did you even ask? It's a farce! I object!
Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do so, as you suggested.
What?
By your own petard.
What? Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Like, of course you should. Should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, I hope you're ready for the consequences of cross-examining a goddamn parrot. Nick, this is crazy! I'm still wanting to go through with your little games. He's becoming...
Yes, I'm doing it.
He's becoming...
Let the parrot take the stand.
He's becoming American.
I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous case I've ever heard of.
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She is literally my last chance. At least, I think so.
Bring in the parrot!
Hi, Polly. Polly Pocket.
Hi, Polly.
That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name? No! The witness is ignoring me! Oh no!
Oh, it must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
We're a witness? Who was your honor? Please testify for us. It's a bird.
Hello. Hello. Quack.
This is the most useless evidence, most useless test. You know what? No. This is one of the most true testimonies we've ever heard.
Wait. No, I think the judge puts it best.
Wait. I need to get serious with. Certainly, the most concise testimony I've heard so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination.
Right.
Oh, no. What are you doing, Nick? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
I don't know. Ask Polly for a social security number.
You need to
Okay.
speak her name first to remember that. Phoenix.
I got this.
Get the information out
Okay.
for. Show the judge to her owners, Mr. Yogi.
Okay, give me a second. I gotta get to the actual statement. Okay. Press. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get somewhere. I want you to testify.
Thanks. What are you
Maya,
doing?
you talk to her.
Wait, what do I say? Have you forgotten?
What's your name?
Yeah, no, immediately. Okay. Yeah. Just Polly, what's your name?
Polly!
That's so
Fuck.
useless. That's so useless. Mr. Ryan, I think we've established the parrot's name, Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Oh, yes, it does.
Huh? Fascinating! What am I watching? You claim that the name will... You claim the parrot's name will prove the owner's identity, then show us proof! Nick, don't you think you're taking this bluffing a bit too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... the DL6 case file.
Oh. Huh? An DL6 case file? That's quite a large file. That's quite a large file you got there. Which page is this proof then? Show us, or stop wasting your time. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please show us the page. Where in this file is the name connected?
In the suspect data.
Huh?
This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
And indeed, it does say that.
What was his fiance's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly!
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named the parrot after her.
I see, I guess that is possible. But what a possibility, right? I'm not coincidence, that's all. Whoa. Oh my god, he's actually getting some of it. What is this farce? My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Mr. Phoenix, right? Does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
Yes, please.
She's only 7 years.
Oh, ignore that.
Indeed. Alone is a little weak for evidence of a murder trial. One would need better collaborating evidence.
Where am I going to find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more evidence.
Right, but what?
Have I forgotten something? Very well, witness, you may continue.
Hold it. Maya, if you do your thing.
Have
we
you forgotten
forgotten
something?
I can get her to say the number of the safe.
Why?
Try to get her to say something, okay?
Polly, what is the number of the safe in the shack?
1228. 1228.
My, what a reckless parrot! Well, Mr. Wright, you are claiming that number has something to do with the caretaker.
It does, Your Honor. That's exactly why I told her to say it.
Ah, ridiculous! How could a number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. Is it in the DL6 incident again?
Let me present the DL6 incident case file.
Everything's in here. Everything. The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with the case? Mr. Wright? Where in this file is something related to the case?
In the
Case
case summary,
summary.
Your Honor. It's on the case summary page.
Case summary?
Specifically, the date of the DL6 incident.
The date of the incident is at December 28. Oh, that's today's date. 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Oh!
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
Well, it certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card number to 0001 because I'm number one. Why'd you just tell us that?
Quickly, someone buy a bunch of shoes with his card.
This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. It's a mere coincidence, that's all. There's a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
No, that's 3.
No, 2 so far. Is it? Did he
I
say
know,
3?
but no, a pattern is a coincidence is 2, a pattern is 3. That's usually how it goes. So you skipped a number.
Yeah, I know, but he's the judge.
Yep.
What?
And a moron. Let's be honest.
What are you saying? Whatever, he's on our side, so I'm happy with it this time. You know. Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately! Witness? Tell us your name. What? The witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's all right. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
But Nick, he looks totally different. Is this the
is
real
Yogi, I
Yogi?
think.
Oh, sorry.
That's me. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well. Let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Order! Order! Yanni Yogi. Was it you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his debt?
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a minute. Revenge? Against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I am not at liberty to speak on the matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
One comma. Where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent, in this case at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There were a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you're clear of suspicion for this particular case. I would like to pass my judgment on the murder of Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well then. The court finds the defendant Miles Edgeworth.
Yay!
Because he know he lost. And hopefully Edgeworth will fuck it up.
That's all. This court is adjourned.
And there we go.
Did someone just say objection? What?
It wasn't Von Karma. So that means... no. Edgeworth, Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
I am not innocent at all. As you have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Not the fucking case, edgy boy.
Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's gonna say he's guilty. He's gonna tell them he was the murderer in the D6 incident. He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Leave it to him. No, I'm sure Edgeworth thought this one long and hard. This isn't my place to interfere.
Nick, are you sure?
There's nothing we can do about it. This is his problem now. It's time for witness testimony. Or, well, no. For 15 years, I have a reoccurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
Hold up 1 second. You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't a suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer. The criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, and the statute of limitations of which ends today. Culprit is me.
Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Ugh. It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for the crime 15 years ago. It's a matter of like, how do you intend to do that? Are you going to prosecute a crime you weren't prepared for? I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I'll consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
I'm sorry, Wright. I just wasted all your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I can't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy! Just crazy!
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case for what?
What? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted it! He confessed that he did it! In court! In front of all these people! Sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in the court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight's about to begin. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed to the crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then go through the pointless, and then, so pointless, let the defense do the cross-examining. Such of the statute of limitations run out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth, I am a prosecuting attorney.
Wait, what happened? It lagged out. Oh. Mr. Edgeworth? 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I get this to work. Hold on, I need to check one thing. No. No? No.
Bullet?
Yeah, I want to look at this. Case summary, victim data, one bullet found in the thing, weapon fired twice. Got it.
Please, 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 please.
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot and then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream.
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
That is not how elevators work.
Same claim Mr. Yogi made. Yeah, the elevators are not airtight in any way, shape, or form. But yes, this is a magic elevator, okay? Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Hey, Miles, guess what? I'm gonna present evidence. Fuck you. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and then the scream. And everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. It plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I do not accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it is on.
The victim data, dumbass. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So who fired this remaining shot?
Was that perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure Your Honor, as I'm sure you're well aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. It might have been fired a day before the incident. There is no proof the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What?
Ah, I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The motor weapon was fired twice, as we heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof the other shot had something to do with this case?
Yes. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
That's impossible!
Of course he would say it's impossible.
Because he tried to throw away all the proof. Now, Mr. Wonkama, save your surprise for after we've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. You have evidence that the second firing the pistol straight at the incident?
Which one is it? There it is, the incident photo.
Okay.
Yeah, no, wait, I need to present it, not... Okay, yeah.
Present
the photo.
I only see one hole.
Look at the photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
Now let me get this straight. The photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please, just get a goddamn clue. Okay, hold on. Show the judge where the contradiction is.
That bullet hole in the window?
You see this giant bullet hole in the window? As it should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
I see a bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired the second shot.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart, the other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who else could that be?
The murderer, of course.
Well, that's a very no shit, Sherlock.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the file. Look closely, very closely. Right, the case summary page. I'm gonna bring up that file you really love.
Case summary. That's page 1.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. The pistol had indeed been fired twice, yet the bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. The second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. Hey, Rob Water, welcome to the stream. We're pretty close to the end right now. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life is the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of the matter, the whole truth. This was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright has proven to us one thing quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the scene of the incident. However, as Mr. Wonkama says, the second bullet fired was not found. It's unlikely.
Oh.
All we have is the second bullet.
Yeah.
All we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defendant's claim. Just. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter, with the most evil smile.
How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet doesn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising the objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Nick!
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No! Someone took the second bullet, obviously. But you said you do it. You said you'd get Miles Edgeworth declared innocent.
I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought 2 bullets had been fired. I was so certain of it. Thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else, who fired the killing shot. Now, I was wrong to think it would be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick! Well, it seems we finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That bullet was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask Miles Edgeworth one thing before I pass my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though it was not your intention.
Yes, I did.
No! It's accepted the guilt! No! Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce the verdict on the defendant right now. Yeah, right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court.
I mean, listen, if you don't
There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank and I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright? Yes, objection.
I have an objection. Your Honor, I object.
By the way, I have Ghost Maya.
I see.
Mia, Ghost Mia.
Not much for a magazine cover, though, but I love the design.
Yeah, I went classic Japanese Ghost for this one.
I know.
And
I love it.
And also, it could go very well for a Japanese cover. It just had to be, you know, it could go.
Here you go.
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object? It could also just be a wholesome piece. Nick!
I don't know. His case is perfect.
Oh no! Quickly!
It must exist. Oh wait, that's a Mia.
Yeah. It must exist. The second bullet.
What? Did you just say?
No. Nothing?
The second bullet must exist. But where?
Someone took it. It seems waiting is not going to produce any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor?
Hmm?
The second bullet, it existed.
What? But we just heard proof it didn't exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer.
The murderer. The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Because, wait, first of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Oh no, wait a second. Was there a pressing need for them to find it? They didn't need. Wait, what? They had.
The murderer didn't need it. But why would the murderer have spent that time to look for a stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but that's true.
Yeah.
You had to take it.
I had to take it. The murderer. What does that mean?
You're thinking too normally. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. The murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take the bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance. For instance, what, dumbass? Stop saying things and not thinking them. Maybe the bullet hit the murderer.
The bullet hit the what?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you'd have to take it with you, right? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just taking off the top of my head, but what if that's actually what happened?
Let me get this straight. So, at the time of the murder themselves was also shot? And they left with the second bullet still inside of them? Just leaving only one bullet at the crime scene?
Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yeah.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Maya Sechman and Johnny Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside. Yeah. Two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then, the murderer opens the elevator door, sees the men inside.
Oh my god, you're right, Rob Water. Esmo shot the murderer. Huh. Mr. Wright, you're truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. You say
No
that.
one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Nick,
Yeah?
I just thought of something, like, really crazy.
What?
Remember that Mr. Grossbook said yesterday?
Wait, is Kulban still there?
Yes. He's in another room, I think.
I'll read it. I'll read it. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you've seen. Yes, it's an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he'd taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Yeah, what if Minkana didn't take that vacation out of shock? But took it because he was injured!
But he took it. No, that's me. Because he took it because he's injured.
Oh, sorry. What you mean?
It could only mean one thing.
He was the murderer in an insect incident!
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma!
Oh, man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated a possibility the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Should I come out and say it now?
Yeah, save
I'm
it.
gonna say it now. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who was your suspect?
Von... Oh, God, my heart. My hands are shaking.
What? What?
Von Karma. Von Karma?
You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor who's standing right over there? Blah. You don't object? See no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Hmm? Fascinating. Prove it. I would need surgery, right? Where did I go under the knife at? Mr. Wright. Bring the doctor who operated on me. Have him testify.
Ugh.
Nick! I know who the doctor is.
It's no use. Edgeworth? I don't know. I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Ugh, nobody's that perfect.
Wait, so what, Nick? Did one come up pull out the bullet by himself? That's insane!
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself.
Unless
Wait a
you're
minute.
unless you're a John
What does
Wick
that mean?
person.
That bullet has to be somewhere, but where?
Oh, still in him.
Oh my god! Oh no! Tisk. Well, Mr. Wright? Can you provide evidence that I was shot? Yeah.
I'm gonna show evidence, motherfucker. All right, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how much you like it.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is this metal detector. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
But you don't mean...
I do. There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Is this even possible for all these years?
Hey, you notice how he always grabs his right shoulder? There's only one way to find out. You can use this metal detector I have on me. Well, Mr. Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find.
Why do you have a metal detector?
Why did you bring it into court?
Why were you allowed? I refuse.
How did that not set off the other metal detectors?
Yes, how did I not set up the metal detector?
And the fact that he got through a metal detector in the first place to get in here.
We don't have metal detectors, I guess. I refuse. But you refuse? But refusing means You acknowledge the book is still inside you? Order! Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for suspension in the invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we have to end this right here, right now.
Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. With the Moncama, you will subject yourself to testing. What does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. It reacted. Something's in his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you!
I was afraid this would happen. And so I remain silent. Indeed, there's a bullet inside my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that a bullet in my shoulder has no relation to the DL6 incident.
In that case, you would have it removed, you dipshit.
You idiot! We have the other bullet. Oh wait, have we seen? We've not shown him the other bullet. We've not shown anyone that we have the other bullet. Mr. Uncomma, can you prove this? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything.
Yes, you do.
No, you can't prove a negative. It's Mr. Wright who must prove something here, that is true. Not I. Mr. Wright? Can you prove it? Can you prove the bullet in One shoulders from the DL6 incident? Of course he can't! We don't have any of the DL6, you don't have any of the DL6 incident.
That's because you took it all from the records room yesterday.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were so close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I do have proof.
What?
Who would have thought that you would dig your own grave in trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here is my final proof.
Yes.
The bullet from the DL6 incident.
Proof that Maya's not completely useless. That's a bullet? Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. Oh, his grave has been dug. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern.
Okay, let's be honest, it's not unique.
I mean, it's probably not. But hey. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired a bullet. Listen, this game, Phoenix Wright games get a lot wrong. But you know, they're fun stories.
Yeah, but a lot do.
It's quite right. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One in this bag that was from Gregory Edgeworth's heart, and the one that's in your shoulder, motherfucker. You could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that they were fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove that bullet from your shoulder. Then we will compare that ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma.
Come on, break out, break down. There we go.
I will die. I'm not gonna get any further.
Scream. I heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this easier. Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air! Get away! Get away from my father! It was that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
Mr. One Karma?
Yeah.
Edgewood! Edgewood! Only you would dare defy me.
So it was you.
You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty to my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you! I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! That!
15 years earlier.
Chief Coffee Prosecutor, I'm sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make a kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I covered for you in the past, but not this time.
It was a shock. It was a shock like I've never known before. Me? Penalized. Took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in here without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights were cut out. I went into the hall and felt my way out into the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain. Horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious. To much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was my destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgewood was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled! It was the perfect crime. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would would come to open that elevator door. Judge! What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. Well, at least he has a bit of control at the very end. A facade of control. It appears we have come to the end of this very long maze. 15 years later? Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor?
you were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
The court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Man, we used 2 things of confetti on this bullshit.
Yeah. That's all? Court is adjourned. Wow, that was quite a day. I think are you okay with just stopping right now? I am.
I mean,
It's
if
been.
we wrap up the thing, we're done.
I literally cannot.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just pasting the art first really quickly.
I see it. It's good.
Nope. Here you go. In art progress.
It is good. Sorry we stayed too long. It was good.
It's fine.
But we finished the trial. And did you even expect that outcome?
I did not. Oh, we're on the wrong screen.
Von Karma was the murderer the whole time.
And now we have Mia Ghost. Oddly
Mia
wholesome.
Ghost. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 2 hour 30-minute
You know,
stream.
I've
Raw
seen
Water,
bits and pieces of the
thanks for being
franchise,
here.
but I never checked one thing, and it's supposedly Mia was also trained in the ways of the spirit medium stuff.
Mia.
So I've never seen Mia in spirit medium attire in the franchise. So I don't know if that exists or if she literally just like, no thanks, I'm gonna be a lawyer.
I have no idea. Well, that's something to think about. I mean, for now, take care. It's been a great stream. It's been a great time. What an end to a journey. I feel like every game we play now is because we do it once a week, or like maybe
And
once
what's
every
funny
2.
is
Once
we
every
still
2.
have one more trial after this.
Dude, every game we do, it's like it's such a journey because it takes us
Yeah.
so long. Goodbye. Someone will die. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh no, please don't tell me that. For now, take care. It's been a great time. Oh, Mia's already died.
Well, yeah, no.
Goodbye.
For the trial to even happen in the first place, someone is gonna have to die.
I mean, probably, yeah.
That's kind of how a murder trial works.
Yeah, so for now, goodbye. It's been a great time, and we're gonna end the stream now. Bye.
Okay. Sorry.